Winter of 2008, New Delhi. Audio recorder? Check. Mic? Check. Batteries? Check. I'm about to interview Irom Sharmila. Irom is known as the Iron Lady of India. 14 years into a hunger strike demanding the repeal of the Armed Forces Act by the Indian government, the law that allowed the military to detain anyone they deemed a threat in the state of Kashmir and the Northeast. Irom had been invited to speak at the World Social Forum. Irom couldn't come because the government detained her in a hospital. So I decided to go to the hospital to interview her. At the hospital, I'm greeted by her brother. A lot of journalists want to interview my sister, but they just want to exploit her story without any concern for the cause she's risking her life for. I understood what he was saying because many times I've seen the marginalized being exploited by the media. I told him I was there to get her voice to the forum. He was reassured. Though there was a tube force-feeding her, Irom spoke passionately, criticizing the government and telling me stories of her life. Before I barely got out of the door, my producer called. "Hey, do you have the recording?" I did. He told me to bring in the audio ASAP and then hung up. He was anxious. I was anxious too, but for different reasons. I knew the details of the interview were too personal. I didn't want to break her trust. After a few moments, I gathered courage, picked up the phone, and told my producer that I wasn't comfortable airing that radio story. He was silent. Irom's voice was never aired on Panos Radio for the World Social Forum in 2008. It is one of my most important moments as a journalist. Irom's hunger strike got a lot of support from across the world. Amnesty International called her a prisoner of conscience. But that day, at the hospital, I became her prisoner of conscience.